We waste, and then we waste some more. Sustainability is about more than carrying reusable bags to the market. It's about being awake and conscious of the steps we take on our fragile planet. Do we all use resources? We do. Can we all do better? We can. It's all about sustainability Italian style today on Christina Cooks the Macroterranean Way.
Underwriting for Christina Cooks is provided by Suzanne's Specialties, offering a full line of alternative vegan and organic sweeteners and toppings. Suzanne's Specialties, sweetness, the way Mother Nature intended. And by Jonathan's Spoons, individually handcrafted from cherry wood, each designed with your hand and purpose in mind. Additional funding provided by...
Hi, I'm Christina Perello, and this is Christina Cooks, where each week we take fresh seasonal ingredients and whip them into amazing dishes. Will they all be plant-based? Yes. Will they all be delicious? Absolutely. Today is all about sustainability, and we can all do better. I can, you can. For us in our house, it's about the kitchen and no waste and seasonality to try to make a lighter footprint. Because look, man, I travel by plane for my work. So we're hypersensitive to everything else that we do to try to lessen the impact that we make. The food that we choose to cook is lower on the food chain and has less of an impact and is as local as we can get it to be. So we're gonna start today by working on a salad. And you're thinking, here she goes, the vegan with the salad. Settle in. This is not just any salad. We're starting with romaine lettuce, and lettuce is lettuce. It has nutrition, fiber, moisture, vitamins. It's great. We're gonna add to it some chopped radicchio. Radicchio is in the family of bitter greens, even though it's not green. And what that means is that it contains compounds that help the liver to do its job of metabolizing more efficiently. And when the liver does a better job of metabolizing, you're not hungry all the time, you have a healthy appetite, but your body metabolizes your macronutrients efficiently. And in Chinese medicine, when your liver's happy, you're happy. And when everybody's happy, we can be more conscious of the planet. See how that works? Okay. Next to go in are diced cucumbers, and the cucumbers are going to bring the body fiber and moisture and vitamin C. Cherry tomatoes for vitamin C, and they're cherry tomatoes. And I use cherry tomatoes more often than chopped tomatoes because there's less solanine, so they don't affect your joints, and you still get the satisfaction of tomatoes. We have some chopped green olives that are rich in pantothenic acid. In ancient Rome, they believed that olives would make you live forever. Turns out pantothenic acid is connected to longevity. I don't know about forever, but long. The next thing to go in are chickpeas. This will be our source of protein and fiber. They're very good for the middle organs, spleen, pancreas, stomach, to help you feel calm and centered and be able to think clearly. And the next ingredient before the dressing to go in, green cabbage. And we're just gonna cut it into rough chunks. And yes, it will be raw, so you'll have to chew it, but that's the point. And this is the greatest anti-inflammatory, no matter what's going on internally. Cabbage can help to settle things down. Also good for the spleen, pancreas, and stomach. Then we'll quickly make a dressing. We have some chopped shallots. You can use a whisk or a fork. I tend to use whatever is close by. We have some chopped shallots, pinch of salt, some Dijon mustard. I use a really spicy mustard. You don't have to. You can use yellow mustard if you want to. But I really like a good spicy mustard when it comes to dressings. Some olive oil and some balsamic vinegar. Now, when you make a vinaigrette of this sort, you want to use 1 part vinegar. See how thick my balsamic vinegar is? It's like a syrup. This is balsamic vinegar. The stuff you buy in the supermarket's nice, but this makes everything taste like a festive occasion. You want to use 4 times the olive oil as vinegar. You can eyeball it, you don't have to measure, but if you want to measure, have a ball. And then we just sort of whisk this with a fork. Now when you dress a salad, remember, you're dressing the salad just enough to coat the ingredients. The dressing is the dressing. It's sort of like the accessory. right? You don't want the thing that people notice about your outfit to be your bracelet. You want them to notice the whole look. So that's what a dressing is. Dressing is just enough to coat the leaves. Get it all in there, and then we slowly mix. And what you want to end up with is a salad that's just shiny with the ingredients of the dressing. If when you take your salad out of the bowl and pop it into the platter that you're going to serve it in, there's dressing left, it's too much dressing. So as I mix this and get ready to plate it, I'm so excited for today. I'm taking you to Firenze, Florence, to the San Ambrogio neighborhood, where I'm going to meet up with my friend Roberto, and we're going to talk about sustainability, go shopping, and make a salad together that is top to bottom Italian and right in line with my Macroterranean way of eating. I cannot wait for you guys to meet Roberto. So this is our salad. You can see it's shiny, but not drowning. And now it's time to head off to Italy. I'll see you guys there. Roberto!
Hello.
Buongiorno!
Bene. Mwah. Mwah.
Another lovely day together.
Yeah, you see, Florence today is sunny.
Beautiful. Where
Yeah.
are we going?
To the market. Come on.
Andiamo. Lucilla, andiamo. Andiamo. So since we're going to be cooking together at the villa, shall we get a few things for Panzanella?
Yeah, naturally.
Okay. Melograno.
Melograno.
What do you think? 1, 2?
Let's get 3.
Okay, 3 it is.
Yeah.
Grazie. Grazie. I'm going to give those to you. So what do you think? We need cherry tomatoes.
Oh, this yellow.
Yeah.
These are nice,
Giallo.
very nice.
Ok. Buongiorno signora, e posso comprare questo giallo? Grazie.
Grazie.
Roberto, I'm gonna let you
yeah.
hold the bag.
I hold the bag.
What do you think? Tell me when.
Lucilla, stay, don't go.
Sheila.
I think they're so nice.
They're so nice.
Yes.
They're like, they're so sweet.
Yeah,
Bene?
it's okay.
Okay, signora. Roberto, I think these. Yes,
Yeah.
because they'll be nice and soft. We're
Yeah,
going
they are mature.
we're going to caramelize them
Okay.
with oil and some sweetener.
Nice. What about this?
Sì.
No, maybe that.
Yep. Uno più. One more.
Okay.
Va bene. Ok, signora, tutto.
9 euro.
Ok. Grazie. So Roberto, as we continue buying for our recipe together, tell me about this market, because it doesn't seem to me that I see very many tourists here.
Oh no, this is Sant'Ambrogio Market, and it's you don't see tourists because you have Florentine people coming here in the morning. This is open every morning to buy.
Every morning like this.
Yeah, the produce outside and all the other products inside. So it's very well.
So this is an authentic market for like a neighborhood.
Yes.
And are the farmers all local to maybe not Toscana, but all not too far away?
Oh, we have a section just for Florentine farmers.
Ah, are we going there?
Yeah, it's just there. I'll show you.
But all of this, they put it out fresh every day.
Yeah.
No, it's not like a supermarket.
No,
Yeah?
not at all.
Bene.
Not at all. They put all the cart together in the morning and remove at noon or shortly after. So it's only in the morning.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, but great. It's a
But you
great
see,
market.
everything looks like
Yeah, I mean, look, the porcini.
fresh, mature. Oh, this is the season of porcini.
It is. Beautiful porcini.
I'm eating so much porcini you can't imagine.
So Roberto, when we talk about everything being local and sustainable, they even tell you at the market where things are from?
Oh yeah, naturally. You see, on every display, you know the origin. Italia.
Italia.
We have
And oranges from Spain.
from Spain.
So this way you can decide
Yeah,
what, where you want your food to be from.
that is important. Sometimes you see fruit come from the other part of the world because season is not the same in every place of the world. So
And then you decide if you want
you
to buy
decide.
local or not.
You wanna buy South Africa? South Africa are super good, but it's
a
okay.
big footprint.
Yeah, it's big. It's
Let's
a
go
lot.
to the farmer.
Yeah,
They buy a lot. So Roberto, here is where they have local farms, yeah?
yeah. This is the corner of farmers,
Wow.
and let's see what we have here.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno,
Salve,
signore.
buongiorno.
You are locale di Toscana.
Quasi tutte, delle cose le ricompro.
Almost
dov'è?
everything is grown here.
Io
Di
dove
dove?
ho l'azienda, vicino all'isolotto.
Vicino all'isola. So
Okay.
in
San
Florence,
Bartolo,
So close to
San
Florence.
Bartolo il San Bartolo Ugnano Mantignano.
inside Florence.
Okay, great. What do you think about these in the Panzanella? Due?
Yeah, some spinach. They are fresh.
Yeah. We will take 2 of these. And what else do you think?
Yes, beans. Look at this.
Great. So we're getting some local Italian dried beans.
But they are
called
fresh. Non sono
scacciona,
secchi,
but
vero?
they're fresh, so they'll
freschi.
cook a lot quicker.
Schiacciona di Lucca.
Di Luca?
C'è la schiacciona, vedi?
Okay.
Vedi?
The name is Schiacciona, is flat.
Yeah, they're lovely.
The skin here is softer.
Vedi?
It's thinny.
Ah, sì.
Questo è tondo, questo è più schiacciato.
Ah, sì, I see.
E c'ha meno buccia. Quando
Okay.
tu le mangi
Sì,
sono
capisco,
più...
capisco. Wow. Beautiful. Okay, I think just the beans and the spinach.
Mi
Grazie
serve gli
mille.
odori?
Ah, sì, grazie.
That would be lovely. He's giving us some herbs as well. Because we're so nice. And some carrots.
To do the battuto,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the
yeah.
base.
To do the base for our beans.
Eccoci.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Grazie ancora. Ciao.
Ciao.
Buon lavoro.
Grazie.
Buon
Alla
lavoro.
prossima. Ciao,
Okay,
grazie.
Roberto, I need a coffee after
need
all
it
that
too.
shopping.
Yeah,
Let's
please.
go. So Roberto, now that we've shopped and we have food and we're going back to the villa, I wanted to talk to you because one of the things I noticed is different than America is the sustainability commitment in Italy. So can you talk to me a little bit about that? Not only about food, but like in life in general. I notice all the recycle bins and all the...
Yeah. It's a number of small things that you can do in your everyday life to be more sustainable, and you can also feel better with yourself if you don't just throw things roughly
Right.
away. I think it's really super
waste.
simple, but it's simple. It's not a big deal to have 2 bins, one for the glass, the other for the trash, the other for the organic. Organic
I
means
agree.
means vegetables, leftovers, these kind of things here.
But the cities here are committed to doing it.
Yeah,
To
We
doing the
have,
recycle.
Yeah, we have bins from 3-4 different kind of objects, and it's really easy.
And
Actually.
even with food, I remember I was speaking to an Italian friend here who said she was embarrassed because Italians waste 3% of the food they buy, until I said, oh, in America we waste almost 40% of the food we buy. Sì, 40.
40 is a lot.
So because we have all these big stores, like we were just in a market where it's local, you go every day, you buy what you need.
3 peers.
Yeah,
that's it.
exactly. But like you don't even throw away bread.
No,
Like nothing, not a
I've
piece
never-
of bread.
No. You know, Tuscan bread is also like an ingredient for many recipes.
Because of no waste.
Oh no, because bread is like oil. You can't
Bread is oily.
do anything bad with bread.
In my house too.
Yeah, when it's fresh, you add it as a
course.
fresh bread. When it's sold, it's dry. You can do a number of other recipes like panzanella, like ribollita,
papa.
papa pomodoro. We never throw away bread, never. If it's dry, I have a bag, a tissue bag in my kitchen,
Right.
and all the leftover in bread I put there,
in there.
and that's it.
And then you make breadcrumbs or you
Yeah,
use in
yeah.
various recipes.
And sometimes I need to have the time of the bag is full to do the recipe. So it's me waiting myself for the dry bread.
The dry bread.
For my recipe.
All right, my
Yeah.
friend, shall we go cook?
Yeah, please.
So you can see, it doesn't matter how you live or where you live. We can always do better to make the planet a little bit cleaner and a little bit safer for generations to come. So Roberto, I loved the market this morning with all the local vendors, and I always love having coffee with you.
You
Always. We had a good talk about sustainability. So we're going to make panzanella.
Yeah.
A little different, but tell me how you prepare the bread. Because I know what my mom did. I want to know what you do.
Okay, we always start the panzanella with bread because it's the longer thing of this 10-minute recipe. So
Okay.
we start putting some old bread in water with some vinegar.
This is
Like,
white vinegar.
white vinegar.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's perfect. Like a cup, more
Okay.
or less, of vinegar. And we just break the bread. If you have old bread, like super dry and stony bread, it's perfect because it's a way to save the whole bread.
And not waste.
No waste, never bread.
Right. Never waste bread.
Never.
Never waste bread. You remember never waste bread.
Never.
Ever. I don't think I've ever thrown bread away, except sometimes in America you buy bread in a plastic bag and it gets mold because you don't
Yeah.
store it in plastic, you store it like this in a nice paper bag.
Change immediately out of
Yeah.
plastic bag
Yeah.
the bread and use paper.
So while you do, okay, so go ahead, finish. I'm just having some figs.
Yeah. So it's gonna be like a full panzanella.
It is. I know it's very different than panzanella, but I love figs so much. I
it's
put them in
perfect.
everything.
I see. I saw your face smiling at the market with the figs.
So there's your bread soaking.
It's okay. It's
So we're going to take a pretty generous amount of olive oil.
Yes.
And then I'm using a sweetener that's made from apples.
Wow.
So it's a fruit sugar, but it's healthier than just sugar. And then a little pinch of salt. Turn on the heat. And the heat's pretty strong, like, thank you for grabbing mine. And then you lay them like this, cut side down.
Okay.
And as soon as the bottom part starts to get sort of like a candy, like a brown at the edge, we'll do a couple more. You can never have too many candied figs. You can never have too many fig
Never.
anything.
This is the law.
It is. It is. It's the best thing ever. And then I also take, which I know maybe is a little blasphemous, I take my cherry tomatoes and I cook them too. I know, I cook them too.
Yeah.
These are yellow cherry tomatoes, which we found at the local market earlier. And they're also going to cook just until they start to wilt a little bit. This is a very different style of panzanella. And then you want to use these. These are also local tomatoes.
Oh yeah, this is the costoluto fiorentino. So this is the traditional hint of this fall panzanella. Costoluto fiorentino is wonderful. It's so tasty. It's incredible. So they pair perfectly.
How would you
together.
like me to cut it?
Oh, just diced.
Diced.
You see,
Okay.
the panzanella is dicing
Everything
everything,
is diced.
putting together everything, and it's ready.
How's the bread?
The bread is soft, but I want it moldy. I want it really moldy.
Real morbido, soft.
Moldy like fango.
Oh, moldy.
Moldy.
What? So, wait, can we back up 1 second?
Yeah.
You said you want the bread to feel moldy. Moldy's bad. What do you mean?
I mean like the heart with the water when
Muddy.
it rain.
Muddy.
Muddy.
Muddy. Oh,
Sorry.
thank goodness. I thought, I don't know if I want to eat this if it's moldy. Okay.
Yeah. And
So
then
in here?
I'll show you. Yeah, please.
Okay, and then same thing, diced onions.
Yes.
Okay. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. See how they're starting to get like a little sweaty?
They
A little like, as soon as they get a little bit softer, but watch, Wanda.
are evolving in perfection.
Yes, they are. I know. It's hard to make them more perfect, but we're
Yeah.
going to make them more perfect. Figs are the most perfect fruit.
Yeah.
2 onions diced or 1? These are tropea onions,
I
correct?
think we have a lot of bread, maybe 2.
2, okay. So we're using tropea onions. Now some people may find raw onions a little bit strong. So if you do that, Roberto suggests that you put your onions into water
Cold
for 10
water.
minutes, cold water, and then just right into the salad. Drain them off and put them in the salad, and the strong taste will be gone. For me, tropea onions are so sweet that we're going to use them raw. But it's up to you. It's up to your taste. As you can see, we're making this panzanella as we choose. No rules. I'm sure we're breaking every rule of panzanella that there is except the bread. So they're and even the bread is integrale, so maybe even that rule. Okay, so now we check our figs. See? Oh, see that perfect fig?
Do you want half?
Of course, it's a fig. Buona. Right in, I'm going to put them right on. Put the
Wow.
onions over here,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
And these will go right in with, I mean, look at that. It took no time at all. You
No.
can use brown rice syrup if you like. You can use maple syrup. You can use coconut sugar or an apple sweetener. Is it okay if the oil goes in?
Yeah, we need some oil. So
Okay.
this is aromatized with
So
everything.
everything goes
It's-
in.
Yeah. So now the squeezing, it's like you have to squeeze very well. And
So you're really breaking the bread.
yeah.
Like very often when you get panzanella in a restaurant, the bread is like big chunks.
No.
So it should be almost,
This
you're
is,
saying like couscous. Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Like this. Wow. And it takes
This
its
is
time.
very different.
Yeah. But it present the ingredients perfectly. If you have like a spoon of this panzanella, it's not like showing
A big
piece.
chunk
Yeah.
of bread, right?
No,
You're
no.
actually getting, and shall we tear spinach, some spinach?
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
And the end is the basil. The basil is the big porfam of the panzanella. So
So no matter what time of year, if you have basil, it goes into panzanella always.
if you see basil, take basil for the panzanella.
Yeah, if you can get it, right, put it in there. Is that enough spinach?
I think so.
Okay,
I think so.
perfect. Basil now as well.
Yeah.
And remember when you're using basil, fresh basil, to tear it with your hands. Don't cut it with a knife. It changes the flavor of the basil. So you want to make sure you always tear it.
Yeah.
Nice big chunks. Okay. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. We need more oil, see? Salt and
Yeah.
pepper.
Yeah. Salt and pepper.
Okay, how much?
You see.
How much pepper do you want?
We are in Tuscany.
I see. More
Yeah.
oil?
Yeah, please. It's a little bit dry. Yeah, you know. Okay, this is
Okay.
generous.
Any more vinegar?
As you like. No. Any vinegar at this stage.
Shall we plate?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put this
Okay.
here.
We don't need to.
Do you need to mix it more, or are you good?
It's perfect. It's
Of course
perfect.
it is. We made it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this looks so delicious.
See how many colors.
I know.
Everything is fresh. Super
Everything's
fresh.
fresh and local. We didn't waste. We used local oil, local onions, local vegetables, local bread, local figs. This is buonissimo. Shall we try?
Let's put some flour.
Okay. È buonissimo.
The onion, no. The raw onion.
Buonissimo.
Wonderful.
Oh. Roberto, grazie. It's always fun to cook with you.
Yeah.
Grazie.
Mwah.
I love seeing you
Mwah.
here in Tuscany.
Yeah.
So stay sustainable. And what are you waiting for? Let's get back to the cutting board, and I'll see you next time on Christina Cooks, the Macroterranean way.
Underwriting for Christina Cooks is provided by Suzanne's Specialties, offering a full line of alternative vegan and organic sweeteners and toppings. Suzanne's Specialties, sweetness, the way Mother Nature intended. And by Jonathan's Spoons, individually handcrafted from cherry wood, each designed with your hand and purpose in mind. Additional funding provided by. You can find today's recipes and learn more by visiting our website at christinacooks.com and by following Christina Cooks on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. Learn how to add delicious plant-based dishes to your daily diet with the companion cookbook Veg Edibles, featuring more than 120 easy-to-make recipes. To order your copy for $29.95 plus handling, call 800-266-5815 or visit christinacooks.com. Add back to the cutting board and get both books for $49.95 plus handling.